Today we'll be going with the active immunity. Like as we describe what is active immunity in this, like the production of antibodies by body cells is known as active immunity. Like this process can also be inserted in our body by the help of vaccination. Now let me tell you how that would be. If suppose we are inserting a pathogen in a body, like B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, like that will create antibodies that will create antibodies. That process is happening by artificial process, or we can say like that's not natural or by birth. We like it's depend on us, it's on our will. We want to have vaccination or like vaccine or not, that like that. So this was by vaccination. Now let's move by the disease in our life. Like do you know what's the reason about that? Like for that, that's because like our body cells has created antibodies against that. So this is antibodies against, like our body cells has created antibodies against that. So this will not affect our body against, like chickenpox cannot be repeated. Yeah, but like in some condition this got repeated again, like and 2 times or more, like 2 times not more than, because maybe their antibodies were not made before. So the pathogens enter in the body again and that create chicken pox again. So like according to research or something, that chicken pox happens once in our life. That's because like our body cells has created antibodies against that. That's the reason. Now by what disease? Now like if we see example of chicken pox, even we have noticed. So now encounter one, like this means how our body like reacts after that. Now like if we take an example like artificially, like active immunity, even we have studied this. So like if we are taking artificially any process like vaccinations, any kind of syrup something. So vaccination, like we are taking example of vaccination. So by taking vaccination we have noticed like we get like fever or something. So we get fever because like after vaccination how our body reacts, that's because our encountering is working now, and even that's recorded by our memory gland. Like memory gland record that, like our memory gland has record that. Now if that will happen again, so that will not happen like that same process. So that's known as, let me change my pen, that's known as encounter 2. So like if we take encounter 2, like here we have taken example of vaccination, like we got COVID and after we get fever. So in this fever will be there, like fever will be there, like the same pathogen will move inside our body, like, and then that process would be very fast. So this means like if they got any kind here like memory gland has recorded that, so when again it will come in our body, so that process was very fast or severe, that process will happen very fast. So that's the encounter number 2. So like the difference would be that would be very fast and that would be non-chronic, that would be more chronic and fast. So now let's